Hi, welcome to another episode of Atkins in the Kitchen. My name is, of course, Kent Holstein. And in this week's episode, we're going to be cooking bread in the kitchen. I know what you're saying. You already have a bread recipe. Well, you know, that one's really good for a really quick recipe. Well, this one's probably the more involved recipe. This is the one that, for people who have a little bit more time, and actually perhaps closer to bread-looking product after you're done. So let's go ahead and start cooking. This is not an induction-friendly recipe because we are going to be adding some wheat gluten into the mixture, but it's not as bad as what you might think. So follow along. We have 1 cup of almond flour. We have 2/3 cup of golden flax meal. You might notice that I always mill my own flax meal because it lasts longer, and the stuff you buy in the store that's already milled might be a little rancid. So there you go. 1/3 cup of vanilla whey powder. You can see that I'm using the Optimum Gold Standard Nutrition, Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard whey powder. And here's the wackiest part of the recipe. Using vital wheat gluten. If you check out the nutrition facts, you'll see that for every 4 teaspoons, it has 3 grams of total carbohydrates and only 1 gram of dietary fiber, making it a 2 net gram thing. So we're going to be using 1/3 of a cup of this stuff. All right. Okay. Need 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And 4 teaspoons of baking powder. This should help the bread rise. And finally, we have 4 ounces of cheese in the mixture to replace some of the wheat gluten that we're not going to have. This is what will keep the mixture together. Alright, that's about 4 ounces. Let's turn on start preheating the oven to 350. We need to heavily grease an 8x8 baking pan. Alright. So to this, we want to cut in 1/4 cup of butter. Alright, now that the butter is sufficiently cut into the dry ingredients, we have to mix the 2 wet ingredients together. We have 2 eggs, we're going to beat these together. To this, we want to add 1/2 cup of heavy cream water mixture. Basically, it's a 50-50 mixture of heavy cream and water. The original recipe called for Hood's Countdown milk, and that's an easy substitution if you don't have any Hood's Countdown milk in your house. Alright, so now you want to mix all the wet and dry ingredients together just until everything's sufficiently mixed and you don't have any more white dry pockets in your batter or in your dough. You don't want to overbeat this because it will get a little tough. Just about. Alright, it's done. Alright, so now we need to take the mixture out of here and put it into our well-greased 8x8 pan. I'll give you a hint. I really like to use plastic cling to do this for me. It saves your hands from getting coated in this mixture. Just cover the batter up and just press it down with the plastic cling. You want to basically get it level as much as possible and off the sides. And there you go. That's our bread. We're going to cook it for 35 to 45 minutes until we can stick a knife in and pull it out, similar to like a pumpkin bread, making sure that it comes out clean. So let's put it into our 350 degree oven and we'll come back then. Thank you guys for watching. We just pulled the bread out of the oven, so let's go ahead and test it. You want to take the knife, stick it into the center, and see if it comes back with anything on the blade. You can obviously see this one did not. So, how do we serve this? Well, we cut this in fourths, and then we cut each fourth into 3 separate slices. So, and I'll cut some photos of it up as it's sliced in there. One thing you do want to do is you want to make sure that you toast it after you're done. And I want to just thank you guys for watching, and good day. See ya.